day over there that was like an hour-long mix. Somebody...
Yo, straight up low shit.
Before we introduce
this is all the music I was sent today.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was sent all the music within 24 hours.
Before we introduce people, somebody in the chat was like, yo, because there's a lot of low lives in the chat room right now.
Okay,
It was like, yo, low lives need to put on a tour. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, Brown's been spinning for like an hour and nothing but low songs.
I still got more shit.
You guys got more than enough material.
That's right. It's the flood. The flood is for real.
Fellas, we got some special guests, some low-life representatives in the house. If you guys want to pass around the mic, introduce yourselves, please.
Now you already know, El General, Howl the Third, Skillionaire, Philosopher, Natural Born Skiller, Skillionaire Enterprises.
Yo, D-Shot, man, give it its proper, there you go, for the whole low life.
You ain't got to clap. Tell me no clap. It's all love, you know what I mean?
Everybody.
You do that on New Year's Eve, you know, clap in the air. But you know the flood, you gotta get the sound effects for the water going. The flood is in effect. That last joint, that was the Shaz Ill York joint, you know what I mean? The flood is serious, man. We trying to rep real hard for this low life music to show the world, man, because it's coming from everywhere right now.
Word, man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. We got a lot of worldwide listeners right here that's tuning in, you know what I'm saying? And I know the whole low life movement is worldwide, you understand what I'm saying? Like, what inspired y'all to pick up that first piece of low? You understand what I'm saying?
Poverty.
True.
You know what I mean? No more than that, poverty, like when you had on the bum shirt and somebody made a joke about the bum shit you had on, or somebody in your family had on some bum shit, and you know what, that ain't nobody ever gonna laugh at me again. That's how a lot of us felt, you know what I mean? Like, and you know the bitches too, cause everybody gonna get on the bitches. When you had on the low shirts on, you had all the bitches. All they nose and clothes. That's, you know, the low life model. So it was more of a survival thing and all that. But right now we on the music and we on this flood shit. So the flood is serious. We trying to bring our culture to the entire world from another standpoint than just, you know, glorifying our lifestyles and you know, the extremes of consequences that we face in society, you know, like the poverty and all that, like what I said. It's more than that.
No doubt. And now for nothing, like Raul said, I just played an hour's worth, real quick worth of music and the diversity in it. It's all different types of styles. Cats talking about different kind of shit, from graph to life shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like I think that's really the appeal.
Oh, and there's a lot of Spanish shit too.
Yeah, no doubt.
That Spanish shit, hard body. I rep the Boricuas and the Latinos to the death hard, and you know the double-edged sword and the double-edged tongue. You know.
For you know, we're speaking about this. Obviously, there's people out there that don't know. For those that don't know. With the low lives, how the name started, the whole movie started. For those that don't know, it did start with the brand itself. You see it, you guys are repping it right now. And like you said before, it was with poverty. Do you guys feel like it's still that movement from, because this shit's been going on for over a decade. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't problem no more. It's just culture now. It's a culture. You know, a lot of things revolve or evolve from poverty, so we evolved the whole culture from the poverty and you know the whole hood thing, but we taught the world how to be fly with nothing. Yeah, that's where low lives came from. You know?
I think the whole thing with it is that with the music and the clothes and the culture and all that, it's so interwoven with everything else that's going on that it's like, you know what I mean? It's like it's really part of the whole molding, you know what I'm saying? Culture creation type shit. You know?
Speaking on the whole, you was touching on it, the worldwide aspect of it, the whole movement, the low-life movement has really spread. That shit started in NY, I don't know whoever wants to speak on it, but that shit is spread to, for those that don't know, that shit is spread overseas.
Yeah, you know, it spread because of the music, you know, like people like myself and Rack Low, and you know, other artists that were out there that really started pushing it from a musical standpoint so hard. We got a chance to tour globally and push our music globally. And you know, we brought about a lot of fans through this whole process who adapted to the culture, because it's another element of hip hop. You know, it's the real fifth element that never was really spoken of, which was the fashion.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think nobody exaggerated harder than us
And it's always been
how fly you supposed to be. Yeah, the fashion always been there, but we exaggerated. Like right now, I think we made Polo the biggest ever hip hop clothing brand, because it never was that, but now it is. Like, you know, because
that shit was just straight up Ringo brand back in the day. That straight up white style back in the day. That was like I'm teeing off, you know, forward type shit, but it was always fly clothes.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And y'all brought it out.
I would say it was like that's what it was intended for. You know,
I kind of feel like that clothes. I don't know if it was from the movement itself, but the clothes became even more fly with the culture that you guys.
yeah, of course, because hip hop. Look, remember, hip hop was the thing that really bridged the gaps of the world. Nothing ever bridged the gaps of the world like hip hop. Currency was the closest thing to ever do it the way we did, but you know, people go earn the currency, but people love hip hop.
Yeah.
People love this. Like I said, this is the fifth element, man, the unspoken fifth element, and you know, everybody want to be fly.
Word.
You know what I mean? So
Word.
we show them how to be fly
Word.
for free.
Word. Exactly. So how do y'all feel about, you know, the culture, you know, the movement spreading across seas? Like I saw recently, I think it was maybe 2-3 months ago, I saw a documentary that was put out on, I think it was a chapter over in
London.
London.
Yeah, you talking about London.
Exactly, London. So how do y'all feel about the whole culture and the whole movement spreading globally?
Well, it's a whole international low life movement right now. I mean, in July we just had the first like international low life day, to where we really put on international low life material or polo material that was representing other countries.
Okay.
And it's like the international low lives that's around the globe today know us by first name basis. They know him by first name basis. They know AYAK by first name basis. It's like we never met these people, but if you connect with them through the social network, they talk to us and they talk to him and everybody behind me like they know everybody from day one.
Right.
And that's what it's done. It's
with
done.
that, with the movement, do y'all ever feel like, because with anything that becomes big and strong, there's always the people that jump on bandwagons. Do y'all ever feel like there's people like trying to do that? Like,
of course.
Just rep like that, or that are not really about it, or?
I don't really know much about it, but I can tell. You know what I'm saying? It's like
You can't call you can't call on people jumping on the bandwagon, because at this point it's people that are just clients.
Embracing the culture.
They embracing
You
the
can't
culture.
be mad at anyone embracing your culture and the lifestyle that you live from nothing. You know what I mean?
Y'all
Like,
ever feel like maybe somebody you don't know, whatever. You don't feel like they claim it double L's up, low life, like that. Are really like part of the,
everybody claimed hip hop in the same way. It's the same thing. And you know what? We
so
embrace
it's not
that.
like you gotta be part of the circle. It's like like you said, it's the culture. Like,
Respect the culture, live the culture by the rules, embrace it, spread it. You know what I mean? And
man.
yo, we live forever because of that. Hip hop is gonna live forever. New York gonna live forever. You know, the history is gonna live forever. Like, I'm happy just to see it happen that way. Being honest, you know what I mean?
And you gotta look at it like this: everybody who wear a Yankee hat, not in the organization.
And they not from New York, and they don't even watch baseball.
But nobody's gonna turn down that money for every fitted hat that gets sold.
Right, exactly.
So that's what it is. We embrace that.
Yo, there's a religion, man. It's a culture, it's a religion, it's hip hop. We live this day to day, whether we making money from it or not, whether we wearing polo or not. So it's just a way to live your life, man. Something to look forward to every day, to have some kind of meaning. You know what I mean? Not saying we basing it off a materialistic thing, because it's not even about the polo. That's something a lot of people don't understand. You take off the polo, you still a low life. You know what I mean? When you go to jail, you wearing nothing but greens, and you still a low life. Like, you know, it's just a way of life that people embrace or people show, you know, what it is.
Same thing as hip hop. Exactly.
That's the exact thing.
That
It is hip hop.
right there is the reason this shit has spread so much. You motherfuckers got a great attitude about this shit, man.
Talking about a tour. Has Low Life's ever like tried to attempt to put on some kind of Low Life tour?
I mean, the main thing with us, you know, all the low-life groups are independent right now. You know, we basically just making the movement to do the tours. You know, we've toured the world already and all that, but it's never been as big as it is today. Like, there's never been as many low-life groups doing it. Like, you know, we got Shaz AYAK, we got Mayhem Loren, we got Spit Gems, we got Rack Low, we got Semi Low, Malik Low, we got Dontique, we got Sunny Red, Thirstin, Howl, you know, City Boy, Dre Brown, like, yo, and it's everywhere. So we've never had it to this magnitude like we got it now. So it's just a matter of time before that happens. You know, before it was just me and Rack.
Right.
You know what I mean? And various others. So now we were able to build it to be to this level where, you know, there's a multitude of us. Like, you know, we coming like the disciples and the prophets in the Bible now to really bring this movement forward, man, and to have so many more representing with us and for us now that the force is ridiculous. You know what I mean? So
it is.
And everybody know we still getting a cypher and chew your ass out. You know what I mean? We still getting a boxing ring and box your ass out and choke you out. And, you know what I mean? Like, it's still, we just trying to bring it from a positive standpoint and to really express the culture. The culture is more than anything is what's being magnified right now. People seeing the culture through whatever lens, through the social network, through the internet, or through just seeing us, you know, period, man. And it's growing, man, and it's gonna continue to grow. And the beautiful thing is, even if all of us stop doing this right now, it's still gonna continue to grow. And that's what I'm talking about.
And somebody was saying in the chat earlier, as far as the touring thing, was like, you know, you need the funds, which obviously is true to a certain extent. But I mean, I feel like you guys are so spread out. It's to the point where it's so ridiculous where you can go set up a little like 5-city tour.
Got the connection to cities.
Go overseas for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do something.
We'll tour the train station if we have. If you want to see a show at any different train station in New York City, we'll do that. Like, this is not a game. We live this. Like, people don't understand that. Everybody looking for a deal, a situation. We live this with or without that. So no matter what is going down, if you want to see me perform, holla at me. You know what I mean? Pay a fee, come in my living room. Yo, he puts on whole shows in my crib just if you play the album. So it's not like, it's not ridiculous. If I play Philo record in my house, he's gonna perform the whole song. It's gonna be a lot. My grandmother could be there and he's gonna entertain her. Like, people live this, man. This culture is to be lived. This is not a business all the time. Yeah, we doing it from business standpoints and all that, but we really live it. Hip hop is lived here. This is the Mecca. This is the new Africa, the new Israel. No, New York is the Mecca of hip hop, man. Like, people don't understand that, man. We just living our religions here. Like,
everyday lives. You live in your everyday lives.
This is a natural thing. The polo shit is natural. You know what I mean? The rapping shit is natural. The New York drama is just a natural instinct now. It's not even like we're trying. We're not trying shit. We're just all being ourselves, man.
And I want to point out one other thing too. When we talk about like touring and everything, as far as from a funds perspective, there's so much merchandise out there that the low lives have that is for sale that people can support. There's a lot of film out there. There's a lot of art out there. So it's not just music. It's just not about the polo. It's not about food. There's things out there that the people who are the fans can actually have a part of.
So how can these people support these things?
Well, you can go on Facebook. You can go to Racklow's page. You can
go to thirstinhowthe3rd.com. You can buy a shirt. You can buy a button. You can buy a membership card. You can buy a poster. In another year or so, you might be able to buy some pussy on it. It's not a game. We push this shit to the extreme. You know what I mean? But yo, we selling ourselves in the way it's supposed to be sold. By just being ourselves, you know, there's no image shit. Like, you know, even when I started rapping and putting out albums and all that, people bugging out on, it's not no motherfucking image. I'm being myself. When I rap and I make songs, I'm being myself. And that goes for a lot of the people representing here.
That's
you know
how
what
you
I mean?
get the best fans. You guys are all genuine about it. That's how you get the best fans.
Easy, that's why it's so easy for them. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I'm gonna play, let me get into a visual here. I'm gonna play a music video.
Work.
We're gonna come back, talk a little bit more, chop it up some more. You know what I'm saying? So let me get some
As you know, what's good.
Let me We get to some shit here. We got a lot of videos here to play. So if we get to some right here.
Yeah, man. Big up all the low lifes out there in the chat room. You know what I mean?
Double L's, everybody. 2 L's up to the world. 2 L's up.